Shalom. What if you can see with your ears? There are scientists right now in the Hebrew University who came up with a way how to teach blind people how to see with their ears. They're using a device that converts images into sound waves. People who are blind from birth can learn to recognize faces, describe objects, identify letters and words. Why am I telling you this? When Hashem gave the Torah, it says that all the people saw the voices and heard the torches. How do you see voices and torches? How do you see the sound of the shofar? Rashi explained that they saw what they usually heard. The Jews experienced a moment where they usually can hear something and they saw it. They saw it with their ears. We usually see the physical and hear the spiritual. What Hashem wanted to show us is that we can see the spiritual and hear the physical. That it's not two separate things. That the spiritual is already in our world. We just gotta experience it. And we could experience it. And when you do experience the spiritual, it's the best feeling ever. As Levi Yitzchak said, he said, God, it's not fair. You put all the temptations of the world in the streets, and the spirituality, the holiness, you put in the books. He says, God, if you would put all the holiness in the streets and temptations in the books, nobody would ever sin. But when the Torah was given, the veil was lifted, and everybody could see the spiritual. And since that day, we are striving to get back to that state of mind where we can see the spiritual. We sometimes get so bogged down with the day-to-day routine, with work, family, that we forget. And that's understandable. But what we need to keep in our mind is that the spiritual and the physical are not separate. Seeing what is usually heard means that the greatest experience of spirituality is already in this world. Our everyday lives are actually infused with the most beautiful spirituality, with tremendous beauty. Each small mitzvah that we do transforms an ordinary physicality into a spiritual power. As science moves rapidly fast ahead and shows us what we can do in this world, so is spirituality moves ahead. The amount of knowledge that's in the world right now has never been since the Yidden left Mitzrayim. Let's lift our veil from our eyes and see the spirituality in the physical world.